back today. Today we are working on our '06 GMC Envoy 4.2 4-wheel drive XL third row seating. Today we are doing 2 lower ball joints right there and replacing this sway bar link. It kind of fell apart there. But yeah, we're doing both. I can't lift it with my hand, but both lower ball joints on each side are bad. And today we are replacing them. Once I get it tore apart, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back. I got the spindles off so I can get directly to those lower ball joints. I did it to both sides so I can press them out and press them both in at the same time. Well, one after the other. So that when I'm ready, I can just go throw it back together. And this is that sway bar link that broke. I assume that it broke because it was loose here. I think I actually felt it break the other day while I was driving. That makes a lot more sense now. But yeah, shouldn't be able to move them like that. They're not the worst that I've seen, but they are pretty bad. And coming in here, these are all the new parts. They're not the ones that I wanted. I wanted Mug. Mug is one of the best ones that I've worked with so far, but for the price I got Master Pros from O'Reilly's. Didn't cost too bad for the 2 ball joints and the sway bar and link, and I think it was a couple other things, brake cleans or stuff. It was only about $170, but it would have been more than that for the mugs, but you pay for what you get. And alright, my trick with ball joints are, I'm about to go do this now, but you freeze the new ball joint, put it in the freezer, let it freeze for as long as you're taking the vehicle apart for. And it helps with the installation process. Makes it go in a lot easier, because when you freeze it, it shrinks the metal. And when you go to put it back in, before you slide it in, you heat up whatever you're pressing it into with a torch. Because when you heat it, it expands. When you freeze it, it contracts. So it makes it a lot easier to go together. So, alright, I'll see you when I get the old ball joints out. Alright guys, come back out here. Now I got all the bad parts out. Got this ball joint out. Around here. Got that one out. And I got that out. I forgot to record before I put it in, so I got the new one back and it's all tight. And the nuts are 7/8 over there. And then to hold the shaft, it's got a little Allen keyhole. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it's got an Allen keyhole and a size is this, number 6. Worked just fine for me. So I'm gonna go grab these ball joints and I'm gonna slip them in real quick, and I'll be right back. But before I go, what I normally do is I put a little bit of anti-seize on in here, so if they ever go bad on you and you got to replace them again, they're easier to come out, and it also helps to lube them up when they go back in. So, alright, I'll be back when I get them in. Alright guys, I got one in. Little deaf, but I'm alright. It's in, and snap ring and everything's ready to go back on and put back together. Now I'm about to move to the other side. I'll show you guys when I'm done. Alright guys, I'm back. I got this side done. The grease fitting and the C-clip and everything's on there. Now, next clip you guys are gonna see, I'm gonna have all the spindles and everything put back on. It's going to be ready to put the tires on. And then when I'm at that step, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grease all the new parts and all the old parts that have grease fittings. So I'll see you then. Alright guys, we're back here. We're all done. Got everything all torqued down. Got all the wheels back on. Sitting on the ground as you guys can see. Still gotta clean up tools and whatnot, but battery's charged and he's battery died. It's been sitting for about a week and a half. And yeah.